Hi dolls, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nomti, and in this video I'm going to be showing you what you need to buy in order to start out your own makeup kit. So if you are new to makeup, honey, and you're like, I want to start slaying makeup in 2021, but you don't know what to buy, then I would definitely suggest that you stay tuned to watch this video. I'm just going to show you all of the things that are beginner friendly to buy and how to use them. So let's not waste any more time, honey. Let's get straight into this video. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share this video, comment down below, and of course subscribe to my channel. So let's get straight into it. So as you can see, I've already done my eyebrows. I'm going to link a video that is already on my channel on how I do my eyebrows right here. So that's why I already done this part, but I will show you what I generally use for eyebrows and what I would suggest for a beginner, and I'll tell you the reasons why as well. So today I've used this Smidge Cosmetics retractable eyeliner. So it's sort of like almost like a crayon or reminds me of a crayon. And you can roll it out and back as much as you want. I prefer retractable eyeliners like this because the formula of like the actual product itself is nice and it's soft, it's waxy, and it's very easy to work with. You don't have to worry about sharpening it, and it lasts you a very long time. This one is from Clicks Smidge Cosmetics, and I would suggest that you get this one as a beginner. It's very easy to use. Like I said, I will link down to my video and you can see how I usually do it. In my video though, I have used this one, the Essence Long Lasting Eyeliner. This one is also a very good one. I prefer actually retractable eye pencils for eyebrows, to be honest, but as a beginner you can also get yourself just like a regular eye pencil, also very easy to use. The only thing is that I find that the formulas are not as soft, and you have to also just worry about sharpening it, and it finishes and it just becomes very hard to handle when it's all short like this, right? But any of these I would suggest that you get as a beginner. They all retail for less than 100 Rand, and I think that's good pricing, right? And then just to shape my eyebrows, I use a concealer. I like to go for LA Girl. I find that the formula for LA Girl is just the best. Also, just for doing my makeup, I always use LA Girl as a concealer. Retails for less than 70 Rand, so that's very good pricing as well. But as a beginner, I'm going to be very honest with you. There are certain products that you will notice throughout the video. I'll advise you to either get it as an optional or not, right? These are things that you can build up to using and get to the later stage. You can also use your foundation to shape your eyebrows. You can also use an earbud, literally dip it in water and shape your eyebrows, right? If all you want to do is get yourself a nice eye pencil and figure out shaping and drawing, then you do that. That's all, honey. Remember, disclaimer, before I get deep into this video, makeup is meant to be fun, darlings. Like, I'm gonna tell you this for free. The moment it starts to stress you out, you're doing too much. Makeup is meant to be fun, one step at a time. If you are going to learn one thing at a time, then that's what you do. If you're just gonna learn how to do your eyebrows for the next 3 months, then that's what you do. If you're gonna take away from this video how to apply your foundation and only buy foundation and a foundation brush, then that's what you do. Literally, it is meant to be fun. It must not stress you out, okay? So as a beginner though, I'm going to be giving you more drugstore affordable options because I feel like it doesn't make sense if you're starting out in makeup for you to buy all of the expensive things under the sun and just feel like you wasted your money if you don't use them. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to show you 6 brushes. Sorry, I can't count clearly. 7 brushes that you need as a beginner, right? If you're new to makeup and you're like, okay, 2021, I'm to slay, I am here. So these are makeup brushes that I would suggest if you do not have any makeup brushes at all. If you do have some brushes, then just hear me out, girls. They might look like some of these ones that I'm going to mention, and I will show you throughout the video how to use them, so don't you worry about it. But first, I'm just going to take you through the brushes, and then we're going to go into products and how to use them in. Okay, so first of all, obviously you need a foundation brush. This one is from Real Techniques, and I would suggest that you get one similar to this one. As you can see, very packed brush hairs. Basically the term that is used for this is that it's a very dense brush, so when you put product here, it won't just like, you know, be, it will sit nicely, right? And this is a very nice soft brush, and it is good for applying your foundation and helping you a little bit blend it in. By blend it in, I mean that flawless application where it just looks like your skin honey. I know that a lot of people are very familiar with, I'm gonna just grab mine here, it's very dirty, but please bear with me. I know people usually see a brush like this, and you know, this is what is known to be a foundation brush. I'm gonna be very honest with you, I do not like brushes like this. Brushes like this are for putting the product onto your face, but you can't really blend out the product and have that flawless finish with a brush like this. So this is literally for you if you're going to put foundation on the back of your hand or on top of something, and then you just want to lift it off and put it onto your face. So I wouldn't suggest that you buy a brush like this as a beginner. I remember I actually even got this one free in a magazine a couple of years back. So as a beginner, no, this one, no, don't buy this one, right? I would suggest a face brush, foundation brush like this. Like I said, this one retails for about 200-250, but I will show you an alternative if you don't want to get a makeup brush, what you can do, right? But I just want to take you through the other brushes, right? Actually no, and let me just get straight into it. And then you will need a good beauty blender. So this one I actually got from Signature Cosmetics. Darling, do not sleep on Signature Cosmetics. They have some good stuff, right? If you see a Signature Cosmetics store, go in there. I got this beauty blender from Signature Cosmetics for 50 Rand, and I wasn't sure at first, but honey, this is like the softest beauty blender I have actually personally ever used, and it's very easy to use. Right now I have obviously wetted, so when you use your beauty blender, you just want to run it through underwater. Literally what I do is that I put it in my hand like this, run it underwater, and then squeeze out all the water. So right now it's nice and damp, that's why it's enlarged. Usually it's way smaller when it's dry. You don't want to use a dry beauty blender because all you're going to do is literally just remove all the product off of your face. You can use this to blend your foundation if you don't want to get a foundation brush as yet, right? Which is also fine. All you'll do is just like put the foundation all over your face, and then you'll blend it out. You'll blend it out, honey, and you will get that nice flawless look. Okay, so this one, Signature Cosmetics, I really highly recommend. Real Techniques also has some beautiful beauty blenders. They are obviously around 100 and 100 something, you know, they're a little bit more pricey, and they are also very good to use. I've also got one that I got from Dischem. I can't remember the pricing of this one, but this one has a different texture. I prefer this one, to be honest. It's more sponge like. You can also use your beauty blender to actually apply on setting spray or even your powder on your face. It just actually really does help give that beautiful, you know, flawless application. Right, so and then what you're going to need is a face brush. So a face brush is usually the bigger brushes in a brush set, if I can just like bluntly describe it. This brush is usually for your powder, for all over your face, for dusting off setting spray if you use setting spray, but this is to literally just powder your face. But you can actually also use this brush to apply blush and to apply highlighter. So if you want to basically maybe just only buy 3 brushes this month, this one is also one that you really need, right? So it's very big, very soft. This one I actually got from Elizabeth Arden. I didn't buy it, I got it in a set, in like, you know, like a cosmetic set. It came with like a really beautiful cosmetic bag years ago, but you can get these anywhere in the shops. They can come individually or in a set or something like that, right? So, and then the next brush that you definitely need, I should have actually started with this one. You need a spoolie for your eyebrows. So this is for when you do your eyebrows. It helps you just comb up your eyebrow hairs, darling. These you can get in all sorts of forms. You can actually even get ones in a small little packet. I think it's around about 15 rand. I could be wrong, right? In a small little packet where they're literally this size, and I think they're disposable. So if you feel like you're not sure yet, you don't want to invest in an actual spoolie, it looks like this. Sorry, it's dirty, I've used it. And you can also just get yourself that just to feel it out, right? But a spoolie is a very good, you know, brush to have. Sometimes it will come in just this part alone. Sometimes it will be accompanied by this kind of brush, which is also very useful for combing out your eyebrows, but I don't necessarily use this part. And as you can see, this part is also, it looks literally like a comb, but all of mine have broken off. But spoolie, that's what you need to remember. And then I would suggest that you get a angled brush. Angled brushes look like that. So it literally, because I've used this one, let me just try to get the shape back. That's what you call an angled brush. I actually use this brush to shape my eyebrows. Like I said, please do watch my how to do your eyebrows video so you'll know what I'm talking about. I use this to outline and shape my brows. This can also be used to actually, if you want to like cut your crease, you know, in your eye. But we're not going to do all of those advanced things today, don't you worry, honey. But this is a very good one to have specifically for shaping your eyebrows. But if you prefer a concealer brush, which looks like this, right? I actually do also use this one in combination to the angled brush just to clean the concealer around my eyebrows. You can actually skip on this one and get this one as well, rather, because this is also very good. You just dip into your concealer or your foundation and you outline your eyebrows. And it's also very good for just making sure, if let's say you do want to do like a cut crease or whatever on your eyebrow, you can also apply with this one, and you can actually apply concealer with this one as well, like underneath your eyes or wherever you want to highlight, right? So this is also a very good one to have. And then I would definitely suggest that you get a angled face brush. So angled as in, as you can see, it's not just the brush going, it's angled like that. Now this is going to help you when you're contouring your face so you can be snatched, or you can actually apply your blush with this brush, or you can actually even apply your highlighter with this brush. So this brush is very multifunctional, just like the face brush, right? This one is from Avon. I bought it a couple of years ago. I think the Avon brushes are different now. They're black. They actually look so pretty. I think I need them. So I should definitely get them. But yeah, this is also a very good brush to have in your kit, because like I said, it's very multifunctional as well, right? You can also just use it to maybe dust off or apply setting powder. So this is a good one as well. Now moving on to your eyes, I would suggest that you get yourself the basic of the basic brushes that you need is a blending brush. This is a blending brush. As you can see, it is it's nice and fluffy. This one is from Kayla, or is it Kala? I don't know how you pronounce the name, sorry. But yeah, a good eyeshadow shading brush is very good to have, because that's how you'll pick up your eyeshadow in your palette, and it will be, and all you do is, if nothing and you just want to apply one color, this is the best brush ever. And it's also very good for picking up, you know, the pigment off of your eyeshadow. This is like the basic of the basic, and it just helps you get that nice blend. Now I'm going to be very honest with you, I have used brushes like this because I have a couple of them to also apply highlighter. It's also very good for applying highlighter, I will be very honest with you. So this one is also a bit multifunctional, but most importantly, it's great for blending out that eyeshadow, honey. And then I would suggest that you get another eye sort of like brush, which is this more flat one. So this one is also eyeshadow brush, but then this one I like because it's usually, not usually, let me not say that, this one is best for if you want to apply and pack on the color on your eyelid. I will show you later on how I use this one. This is also a very good one. So if nothing, I would get, if I was on a budget, right, and I'm building up my makeup starter kit, if I was on a budget, I'll be very honest with you, I would get the foundation brush if I can get it, right? Or not, maybe I could get a beauty blender, get the face brush, get this angled brush, because then you can do your blush and your highlighter and your contour with it. I would get the blending brush for the eyes, and then I would also get this one, but then if you can't get this one, I just get the blending brush. It'll do the same thing for your eyes, honey. And then these ones are more for, these ones are more for your eyebrows. If you're gonna do your eyebrows, you definitely need the angled brush, the concealer brush, and a spoolie. So those are the tools that you need in your brush. I mean, not in your brush, in your cosmetic starter pack. And the rest are very, very, very optional. So for example, this is called a fan brush, and this is for highlighting. If you can, this is also a very good one to get. This one is also from Color. And then also, if you can, maybe a more packed brush like this, but it's like much more shorter. So this one is also very good. It's also an eyeshadow brush. It's very good for applying eyeshadow at the bottom of your eyes because it's nice and packed, and it's also still good for getting into the corners of your eyes to just apply color. It's also very good, but very optional. And those are the brushes that I would actually look into getting in terms of a beginner starter, kit for doing makeup. Okay, and that is it for this first part of the makeup starter kit for beginners series. Please don't forget to, of course, give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and of course, most importantly, subscribe to my channel and come back for the other parts. I've had to split this video into 4 because it was too long, so please, darlings, don't forget, come back and you can see everything else. See you in the next one. Bye.